What's up, everyone? Today I'm going to do a little video of all the earbuds and headphones that I've owned over the years and just everything. And I'm not going to go into all specs of everything, but I will go over just how I think of them, how much I might have paid for. I don't remember all these prices on the top of my head, but let's just start with that. So, obviously, like everyone else, when the first iPhone came out, or yeah, even the iPod, everyone is just used to these guys, these little these earbuds, wired, of course. And back in the day, they had the 3.5 jack. Now this is the Lightning one. So this is not the original one, but they had these for like iPods all the back in the day. So so then after that, this was pre-AirPods. So I bought these. I forgot how much I paid for this. Might have been like $30 maybe. These are essentially wired earbuds, but it's wireless. So it's wireless because the Bluetooth. This does take Bluetooth, and it's wired though. So this is the type of thing when it's like you wear it and then there's a little wire kind of hanging on your neck. But it does take Bluetooth, so it's technically one of the first wireless earbuds. Obviously, they might have already had other brands making it at the time. This is just a cheap Chinese brand that I bought from Amazon. So yeah, they still work. I don't remember how quality was. I think it was just okay at the time. Things weren't like all about quality back then. So after that, of course, we get into the AirPods. I don't have my original AirPod ones. Those I give them to my little sister, and she still uses to this day. So they're still going strong, but I don't own them anymore. But I do have the AirPod Pro 2s. So this is the first AirPod that had noise canceling, because the first generation did not. AirPod 2s introduced noise canceling and transparency. And yeah, so yeah, I modified. I have some comply foam tips on it, very useful. I got a nice hard case, has a little lock to keep it closed. So yeah, AirPods, of course, as an Apple owner, must have. Just reliable, connects to all your Apple devices. If you have the ecosystem, it'll connect to all your devices pretty quickly. So must have for an Apple owner. So then next would be my first my first outside of Apple, earbuds. So after the AirPods, I've gotten these, which is called the LG Tone FP. No, sorry, the LG Tone T90Q, and what this is. So this is essentially earbuds, wireless, has Dolby Atmos. Quality wise, very impressive. This is like 100 something, and it's has a lot of features. Bluetooth, multi-point. You can actually use this case as a 3.5 jack. So what it means is you can take a 3.5 cable, connect it through USB C. So there's a cable that came with 3.5 to USB C, and then this goes to the 3.5 jack of any device you want, and then essentially this is like a transmitter. So like you would put receiver. So the earbuds are the transmitter. You put them on. The earbuds will then connect to the case. And the case will be plugged to a device, and the case will pretty much pick up the audio, and your earbuds will have it. So essentially, it's almost like wired, but it's still Bluetooth in a sense, and but better latency and all that stuff because it's technically wired. But yeah, that's just a cool feature that this has. I think only a few other brands actually have this feature. But yeah, this also has noise canceling, transparency, of course. Not as strong as Apple, but yeah, this is like a good budget option there. It's from LG Tone. And then after the LG Tones, I picked up the Techniques AZ80s. And these are very, very impressive. Transparency really, really good. I literally put them on, and I feel like it's like amplified, like all the sounds around you amplified. Noise canceling also impressive, but it's not Sony or Bose, but it's still impressive. And the sound quality blows you away. Like these are just amazing in sound quality. They have LDAC and all the codecs and stuff. So yeah, this is just a really, really good option. I think this is also one of the pricey ones, like 200 something. But again, I don't know these prices off the top of my head. I'm just gonna guess on how I remembered it. Yeah, so it was 200 something or maybe over 200. But definitely one of the high ends. That's not Sony or Bose. So good option there is the Techniques. All right, so after the Techniques, I have these Jabra Elite 10s. And the reason why I got these is because Jabra was a brand that was, once I heard about it, was very curious about how good they are. I heard a lot of people say that they're really good. They don't handle the high-end codecs, but they are, durable, one of the most durable earbuds. And the unique shape of them as well, they kind of hang on your ear. They don't really go in that deep as other ones, but quality-wise, still impressive without the codecs. Noise canceling and transparency is not as strong. Obviously, you would say Sony and Bose would be the top. And then even these are not as strong as the Techniques. So I think the Technique kind of edge them out a little bit. But these Elite 10s have become my workout buds. So, with these being more durable with the IP rating and just kind of like, how these, kind of work best in workouts because some of the others are not as good to have in your ear. It was at least too big or they feel too big in your ear, or they move around a little bit. These kind of like stay snug. So the Jabra Elite 10s are very surprising, I would say. I think these like a 150 or something like that. Or you can, I think they sometimes have promotions on Amazon. But they're pretty impressive, I would say. And again, this is my workout buds. And then one of my latest earbuds that I purchased was the Huawei FreeBuds Pro 3. And this is a Chinese brand, of course, Huawei. And hard to get in the U.S. Because the U.S. has like bans on like people stuff from this company really or any Chinese brand. But I got it from an eBay seller. Was able to buy it through eBay and spent a little bit extra than I should have. But again, shipping is factors into all that stuff. But yeah, pretty good for these. And you see here, yeah, these are very similar. I would just AirPods because they're stem type earbuds. But I would say overall, impressive noise canceling, impressive transparency, sound quality pretty good. This does handle the high end codecs, so I would even put these above AirPods. Maybe not noise canceling and transparency, because I think both Sony and Apple have still the top of it. Huawei, impressive though, impressive. And plus the sound quality, and so these are like my like sort of relaxing earbuds. So because AirPods I don't really use that much. I have them because it's Apple, and I still rely them on phone calls and stuff, and like Zooms. I don't really use the LG Tones. These could be just like a good backup if I any of the others break. Techniques really really good. Um, so I guess it's a tie between these two of like, sort of like what I'm currently using the most of the time for like listening to music. And then obviously Jabra Elite 10s, my workout buds. Still impressive in sound, so I can still enjoy music, but better for the workouts is the Jabra Elite 10s. Alright, so now I'm going to move on to my headphones, and I was lucky enough to find a lot of my older headphones. I'm going to start off with one of the first ones that I bought, which is the special edition Dr. Dre Beats. So these, of course, are already the old school Beats. They ran on like AAA batteries or something like that, because you had to open up the cup. Yeah, there we go. You got two AAAs in it, two AAAs in there, and that's how it was powered. These are not wireless by any means. These are still wired. So you had to put one cable in here, and pretty much it'll just feed audio from both of your cups. But yeah, this is still a wired headphone. I'd say I repaired it over the years, so this is actually a replacement cushion. Ear pads are still original, but the cushion kind of worn down, so I had to add a new one. But yeah, these are still okay quality. At the time, there was like really hyped up Dr. Dre. A lot of celebs were like using his brand, so yeah, I would say yeah, this is like big back in the day. Beats was always about bass back then, so this is a bass heavy, and not so much on quality, but you know, at the time quality wasn't as big, so it worked. So, and of course it folds and all that stuff. And I still have the original case. I might still hold on to them. I think I'm gonna sell them. Again, there's not many. Not sure what the market is unless people are buying for nostalgia reasons. So that's on the Beats. So then after the Beats, I bought these, which is the Soul Republic Trax Air. So these were really big. They were not as big as Beats, but they were like the secondary, sort of like celebrity sponsored company for headphones. Um, Obviously, they worked in Motorola. But yeah, like this was like big for like the Olympics. I remember like Michael Phelps was like sponsoring these. He was wearing Soul Republics. And they're really cool. Very strong headband. The ear cups come on and off. So those are really cool. I had some friends who like had these and like they used the ear cups as like speakers because you could like blast the music and obviously you could take them off. So they come on and off. These are Bluetooth as well. So there's a version before this that was non-Bluetooth, but this is the Bluetooth version. Um, you know, I still kind of use them a little bit, but again, this is like early stages of Bluetooth, so the range isn't as good, the quality isn't as good. At the time, it was. So yeah, of course, I have the wire for it, so you can use them wired as well. I think these were pretty impressive. They're not noise canceling or anything, but they're impressive. And at the time, like I said, it was good. Small ear cups though, but yeah, it was pretty good for the time. Okay, so next we have my next headphone that I bought, and these are gonna be coming into the more recent purchases. But actually, um, the Sony XM4s were next, but I don't own them currently. I had given them away. My little sister, she needed a pair of headphones, and those were mine. So I had the XM4s at least pre-COVID, maybe a year before COVID, and I kind of held them on for the next few years. During those years of lockdown, I owned them. But after my XM4s, I was looking for a pair of headphones after that. The XM5s did come out around 22, I believe, but I skipped on them. They can't fold, so I wanted them to fold. So instead, I moved on to the Bose Quiet Comfort Ultras. These are very impressive. Again, I'm not going to talk about specs. I'm just going to talk about comfort, how they sound, and all that stuff. So first of all, cushion around the headband, very comfy. Ear cups very plush as well. Smaller ear cup sizes though. They still fit my ears, so my ears kind of barely fit. But they have everything. Wear sensors are inside, and these are also like one of the most sort of smallest ear cups that I've seen on headphones. A lot of the current headphones they make, ear cups are kind of getting bigger and bigger, but this is like very slim. So it folds as well, so that's nice. And again, I just need headphones that fold, so that's all I needed. But sound wise, this is like Bose is one of the tops in sound. So that also means great noise canceling, great transparency. The app works fine. I wish the app was a little bit better because it was only a 3-band EQ. Usually, you have an EQ of more bands, you could customize the sound better. But again, these are already like pretty good sound quality, so there's not much you had to like adjust. But yeah, really good. So this is like over $400, but I think I got it for like $350 or less. on a sale. I think it was like Black Friday. So I went for it, and yeah, very happy. So these are like my main ear headphones. So currently using these most of the time. All right, so I did want a backup pair of headphones. So obviously the Bose are my mains. So that means I bought my backups, which is the Soundcore Space Q45s. So these go for like 150, but you could get them down to like 100 on a coupon once like sales or Amazon promotions that are happening. I'd say these are like pretty impressive for the price compared to the Bose and Sony's. You know, those are more than a couple hundred. So for these, comfy ear cups, plush. The cushioning of the top is a little bit less, very thin, and it can pretty much collapse when you're on top of your head. So it does not provide a lot of cushioning. So that's something they can work on there. Build wise, plastically, solid plastic. Um, Again, it's all about the quality. So quality pretty impressive. Use the EQ definitely, and yeah, the only other a few cons here is just the ear cups. Like I said, with some headphone brands, they are just making the ear cups bigger. Of course, they want to add all the features. They want to add a big battery because they want these things to last forever. I think this one's like 60 to 70 hours without the ANC, and then 50 with it on. So yeah, again, those are pretty good numbers in terms of like charging it less. But yeah, bigger ear cups. But yeah, push buttons. Though this has no touch at all, no touch features. But pretty good quality. I think for the price, definitely a good budget option. These are my backups. I have them for like travel. Because my Bose, even though, they're really expensive, and I like to just use them for music strictly. So those I mainly keep at home. These are better for travel because I can like toss them around. They fold as well, so it's nice. And so yeah, good budget options there. So in terms of budget options, I bought a third headphone. I don't know why I keep buying things, but yeah, for the earbuds, like I said, like I showed, I had too many. Again, I don't use them all, but maybe I might sell some of them, the ones that I use less. But for headphones, sorry, hit the camera. But for headphones, I have the last one here, which is one of the most recent releases, I think in March. The Earphone Wave Pro. So this is like my really, really budget headphones. These are like 60 bucks or something like that. It's around 70 to 80. I don't remember the price, but it's like 70 to 80, and you have a coupon or something like that you can use on Amazon. But yeah, Earphone's a brand that makes like budget devices. They have earbuds, and that I heard pretty good things about. But this is their first headphone product. So when I heard about it, I heard good things, great reviews everywhere. So I decided to give them a shot. They are in my budget, of course, less than 100. And these are just like my actual budget. Like I would only use these if like I didn't have my other headphones around, or if I need them to charge. I could pick up this. So quality wise, really really impressive. It comes with an app. Of course, you have an EQ. I tinkered around with that. So now I got these to the sounding the way I like, and yeah, really impressed for the price. Build quality, plastic. You got some metal for the headband adjustments. Very, very, really, really comfortable ear cups. Very, very plush. Some of the most comfortable. I mean, compared to like the Bose and the Soundcore that I just had, these are really, really soft. And the same goes for the top cushion here. No touch features. These are all button press, but again, they're all placed in the right spots. They fold. Of course, there we go. And yeah, you can use them as wired. And these also have like a really impressive battery life. So I think these are also in like the 70-hour range. So again, these are just also you don't need to charge as much. But yeah, really impressed by the quality here. These just came out. These are from like March, so it's a really recent release. Again, my third option, my third string. To watch football, that's my third string headphones, and yeah, I'd say yeah. So that's pretty much it. So yeah, these are my really budget. My actual backup here, Soundcore Space Q45s, and then of course my main headphones is the Bose Quiet Comfort Ultra. So yeah, so I think overall I could see that I own too many. But if you watch any tech reviewer, a lot of them carry a lot of headphones to review, of course, but a lot of them own as well. So, but yeah, I'm not really a tech reviewer. I just someone who likes to use tech, and again, this is just showing them all the ones I own. And thanks for watching. All right, you have a great rest of your day.